welcome back to Dream It Do It Travels. We're here in Batesville, Indiana at Schmidt's Bakery.
Yeah, this is something that is kind of new to us. We'd never heard of, but apparently it's kind of a phenomenon. President's Day weekend, every year they make something called a cherry thing-a-ling, which is like an apple fritter, but cherry instead with a cherry glaze. Last year they sold over 232,000 of these in one weekend. So
They're popular.
We're here to see what it's all about.
Yeah, these things, I guess they started with some history of President Washington chopping down a cherry tree.
Yeah, it's just like a commemorative thing that they started doing, just like the Sunday before President's Day back in the 70s, and it's just kind of taken off.
There's a huge hype to these things. I found out about them last year, but I found out about them on the last day, and I couldn't come and get them.
Which today is the last day. It is President's Day today, so it's our last shot.
They only sell them for like 5 days, and you can pre-order.
And they do ship around the U.S., but there are limits and deadlines, so that's something you'd have to check out on their website for next year.
It's like a first come, first serve thing. But you can see by the line behind us that there is a hype to these things, so we're going to go see what it's all about. Let's go get our thing-a-ling on. All right, so you can see this is where you enter, and the line is all the way out the door and around the building, and it's stopping somewhere right around in there. It's going to take a while to get through the line.
There's no indoor seating, but they do have benches along the buildings for you to enjoy your thing-a-lings.
So I just wanted to comment on how this is kind of a cool little town. There's like a German kind of vibe and theme going on over here. And that little clock, those guys move. That's kind of cool. But like, it's just a neat little small town. I will say the line hasn't really changed. It's still back here to this liquor store. We're about halfway through the line. So we can finally see the front of the store. There is just a few more people ahead of us. They are only letting 10 people in at a time. There is a thing on the wall over here about the history of the bakery. It's hard to make it out, but they're actually sawing the log. This happens at the top of the hour every hour. It's kind of a neat little clock. This is a cool little town. There's also an old movie theater. The line is growing. It is now all the way back at the liquor store. Can't see the people for all the cars, but the line has gotten a lot longer.
And then you got people doing things like this. It does not help the line. You can pre-order online, bud.
All right, well, we are at the door. We are next in line.
We've been waiting 2 hours, so now we just gotta wait for somebody to come out. I think the longest wait was a guy that came in. People were saying he ordered like 55 dozen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You wouldn't think they would allow that.
Yeah, I think they should put a limit, but hey, it's not my business. 2 hours is a long time. I mean, that's like going to Disney World and waiting in line. Like,
it's like flight of passage.
Yeah, we're hoping these are really worth it. So it is not real big in here.
don't like it, it's still good. It's like, yeah, we got 5.
They're also selling cherry Thing-a-Ling wine for $20 a bottle outside the store. It's quite the hype. There is a line. It is going all the way down to the liquor store. We were told that the other day it wrapped around the liquor store.
Okay, they're still warm. We're sitting outside. There's like this little gazebo at the edge of the parking lot. Sorry, they are doing construction right next to us.
It smells delicious.
You want to show them what they look like here?
Yeah.
So they look messy. They're red. I don't know that that's necessarily artificial. All right. I think it's made like a cherry juice glaze. They were selling the cherry juice.
I'm going in. I've been waiting forever for these. I don't even have to swallow it. They're worth it.
It's nice that they're still hot. It's cold out, so
These are awesome.
you can see the steam coming off here, but they're good.
Yep. I guess they're worth 2 hours. I'd do it again.
Yeah, I mean, you see like chunks of like diced cherries in there, like real cherries. They're nice and fluffy. The glaze is good. It's not, I mean, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet.
Yeah, I like them.
They're very soft.
Yeah. I would say it does compare to an apple fritter.
But not as dense.
But yeah.
They're like really light and fluffy.
Yeah, I really do like these. We did get to meet the owner, the guy who came up with these. He's been in business for 60 years. He's a sweet old guy. He just came out and was saying hi to the people in line, thanking them.
Yeah, he was telling us all these different bakeries in the Cincinnati area that he used to work before he started this. And we'll insert a picture here. He did pose for a picture with us.
Yeah, he was a neat old guy. So we're glad that we got to meet him. Glad that we came out here and did this. We try and do different stuff every now and then, change things up. And once I found out about this, I was kind of sad that I missed it. And I've been waiting for a year for these to come back, and they didn't disappoint. So if you're ever out in Batesville, Indiana, I would try and get some of these because they are worth it. But this isn't all we got. We grabbed some of their other baked goods too because we want to try some other stuff.
Okay, so we also got a dozen donuts just so we can try one of their, items that they have all the time. They also had muffins and cookies and bread. They had a lot of different things. So I'm going to try one that's not super messy, maybe. I think this is lemon filled.
They got a lot of glaze on them, and they look like they've got a decent amount of filling too.
I think this is lemon. It might be apple. Hold on.
They had white icing, they had caramel icing, chocolate icing. This is a white icing with, what is that? Is that apple?
I don't know what it is.
Some type of jelly.
It almost tastes like orange, but I didn't buy anything orange.
I mean, it's
not a bad donut. I mean, I would not wait 2 hours for the donuts, but yeah, it's a decent donut.
There's a decent amount of filling in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly in the middle, but I don't know. I would have liked to try a loaf of bread, but they were out. They had hamburger buns, but I didn't see them until after we had already paid. But I think the Thing-a-Lings are probably where it's at. They're served hot. He did say that in November and December they have a cranberry ding-a-ling, but they don't like push it to the media like they do these. He said they would just kill themselves trying to do that for 2 months, but I would come back and try those.
Yeah, they have cranberry thingalings.
What'd I say? Cranberry Thing-a-Lings.
Thingalings, yes.
I don't know. It's the same thing.
I think what you're asking for is something completely different.
Anyways.
All right, so Erin handed off this donut. You can see there is quite a bit of filling inside. She's not sure what it is.
I'm assuming it's the lemon, but it kind of tastes more like orange. But I did not buy anything orange. I got apple, I got lemon, blueberry, raspberry.
It's like an apricot.
Not sure what that was, but it's not a bad donut.
No.
But it doesn't compare to the Thing-a-Lings.
I think that's apricot. I agree with her. I wouldn't wait 2 hours for the donuts, but the Thing-a-Lings, definitely. All right, well, we just finished up trying here our Thing-a-Lings. I think they were delicious. 2 hours is a long time to wait for something, but
it was an event.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, met some cool people, had some delicious pastry. I don't know. Not a bad way to kill it.
Stood out in the cold for 2 hours. There's literally still snow on the ground here, so it's cold.
Yeah, but all in all, I think it was worth it. I mean,
they were good. I've never had anything like that. If you think of it being like an apple fritter, it's not. They're way more light and fluffy. It's kind of more like a donut.
Yeah, it's different. It's something unusual. Something that you don't get every day.
No, you get once a year.
And you wait 2 hours for it. But I say, I would eat them again.
Yeah.
I would come back and do it.
Yeah, I think I would, like I said, I think I would try the cranberry ones without the long wait.
Maybe
and then,
get here at 4 a.m. when they first open so you don't have to wait.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. Just remember, please like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. And just remember,
if you can dream it,
you can do it. See ya.